What is going on? This is Dave Umfrisk with the Impact Real Estate Show, back for another segment of This Might Be a Stupid Question. I love tackling questions that people think might be a stupid question, so maybe they won't ask it, or maybe they'll go online and look for an answer instead of asking their friends. One of the most common questions I get, and one of my favorite questions to talk about is my Zestimate accurate? Is my Zillow estimate an accurate valuation on my home? And the answer is yes and no. It's a algorithm valuation. Lots of websites have these now, and so they'll give you an idea of the value of your home just based on numbers on a page. So they'll look at square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, maybe lot size. That's about it. I mean, they're obviously not in your home. They're not able to get in there and see and look around. And one thing I think is funny about this whole conversation, though, is that real estate agents are often very intimidated by or have this scarcity mentality towards Zillow that makes them sort of hate what Zillow is doing and say, no, your estimate's wrong. It's stupid. It's terrible. Don't look at it. Come to me. And the fact is, I mean, there is some value and some truth to an algorithm valuation. So I always tell people it gives a generic yes based on those things, but that's about all it is. And so, you know, Zillow themselves will tell you that there's about a 7.5% variance, either up or down, that they can't really get within that. So there's about a 15% margin of error. And it really depends on condition. So I'll tell people that if I go into a house that is remodeled and it was just remodeled, recently with finishes that buyers actually want today, not 10 years ago finishes, then your Zestimate is probably low. It probably needs to be increased, maybe by as much as 7.5%. If you go into a house that needs a lot of work and it probably needs that remodel, then your estimate might be relatively high, maybe as much as 7.5% high as well. So, the biggest thing to keep in mind, though, is that a Zestimate tells a story. It's telling the entire story of your house. It's showing the trend of what was it, is it going up in value or is it going down in value? Is it up 5% over the last 2 years or is it up 20% over the last 2 years? Is it staying stagnant? It's telling an entire story. It's not necessarily telling you a page inside of a chapter of a story. And that's oftentimes what people want. And so, of course, there are other ways to get a more accurate valuation of your home. But the question I often get is not, how can I get an exact value? It's, is my Zestimate accurate? So I hope that helps answer the question. And, obviously, we are always looking for great questions to answer in this segment. And so send them to us, questions@impact.realestate. And if this video is at least even a tiny bit helpful, like it and subscribe. And we'll tell you about other videos coming up. Thank you so much for stopping by. See ya.